there, I'm Sophia.
And I'm Matt. Welcome to Pillow Talk on Hatch Plus, where our inboxes have 0 new messages.
Matt, if your mood was a hatch light, what hatch light color would it be?
I reckon tonight I'm looking at pure red hatch light.
Wow, okay.
It's one of those weeks where I've got a lot going on, so I'm properly sort of dialed in and it's just fully focused. I just need to get through this next few days because I'm filming my first comedy special in a couple of days' time.
Wow.
The stress of that, I don't even know why. I've done it so many, like I've not filmed it, but I've done the show so many times before.
Yeah.
I've got an early show and a late show, so I've got 2 stabs at it. But I just want to, you're just so focused on it. Like the time before goes so slowly because I just want to get it done.
I'm sure it's the only thing you're thinking about.
There is nothing else at the moment. But as soon as that's done, I think, the hatch colour then, it's going right into blue, chilled out. I will be the most relaxed person on the planet. But how about you? What colour are you?
I'm going to go a champagne. I'm a pretty neutral color. I'm not feeling particularly up or down. I'm luckily don't have to tape a comedy special in any amount of time. So I'm feeling warm and inviting, but I'm not feeling like any particular way.
I like it, champagne.
Thank you. I'm bubbly. I feel like I had a lot going on this week and now I'm feeling neutral. I'm like powering down.
Yeah, so you've reached...
I'm turning my mind off.
Yeah. I'll get there a couple more days and I'll be right there with you.
Are you going to do anything to celebrate after the taping?
I don't know yet. There is a pub around the corner from the theatre, which I don't know how into The Who you are. You know, the 60s. The 60s
I do know The
band.
Who. I'm not super familiar with like their discography, but I of course know them.
I love The Who. But long story short, there's a pub around the corner that was owned by Keith Moon, who was the drummer in The Who. Just absolute lunatic drummer. I think like Animals was based off of him in the Muppets.
Okay.
Just madman. But he used to own this pub, so it's got like, loads of pictures of him around and like loads of history to it. So I think we've booked just sort of them to kind of have a late finish there so we can just go and have a couple of beers.
That's fun. I'm sure you'll be like wired afterwards.
It could go one or two ways. It'll be wired.
Or you could immediately pass out.
Yeah, absolutely flat out, straight to bed. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I think this leads on perfectly, actually, because I think for both of us, sort of those feelings, that feeds into your dreams. And I thought it'd be fun tonight if we tried some extremely amateur dream interpretation. So we're going to take turns sharing a recent memorable dream. And even though we're definitely, and I can't stress this enough, not psychologists, we're going to try and figure out what it all means and maybe walk away understanding a little more about ourselves. How does that sound?
It sounds amazing to me.
Okay, so I'll kick off.
Okay.
Here's a dream that I had recently, and it does require me to bore you ever so slightly beforehand with...
That's fine.
Good. You've got no choice.
I'm already chilling. I'm champagne. Bring it on.
Yeah, true. You're champagne. You can take any of it. It's fine. So with the football team that I support, or soccer team, it's semi-professional. So I just wanted to respect your culture there, the soccer team.
Yeah, thank you.
Because it's semi-professional, there's not much money in it. So generally speaking, rather than players being on mega money, like 5-year contracts, the teams tend to change season on season. So everyone will move around and you might retain maybe like 4 or 5 players a season, but otherwise you've got to rebuild every year. So I keep having a dream where my football club have just forgotten to replace the players. So we've only got about 4 players on the first day of next season.
No.
And I have to play
You have to play.
If you had a dream where you were at the Olympics, how would you think it would go? Like in your dream, would you see yourself like winning or being a disaster? Which way would you go with it?
Okay, so I'm going to be real with you. It would be like a disaster. I would probably have a dream, actually, what would happen, where I wouldn't even get to the point of competing. I would beforehand, the dream would be me leading up to competing and being like, I don't have my shoes.
Yeah.
I don't have my Gatorade. I don't have what I need. That's what the dream would be. Are you already on the team, or is it that they're low on people and you're being like plucked from the audience or whatever, the crowd?
It sort of skips to the point where I don't know how I got there,
Okay.
but I'm on the pitch.
Got it.
It's like, this has got to happen now. There's sort of no way out. But I think the two extremes in most people's dreams would be where you've forgotten your shoes, it's a disaster, or they're scoring a goal in the last minute and it's the most like glorious thing you've ever seen.
Electric thing in the world. How does the game go in your dream?
I don't know what this says about me, but it's not awful. It's also not great. I would say it's a very, very workmanlike, professional 7 out of 10.
Got it.
You know, you'd be happy with your performance.
Yeah.
You're not setting the world alight, but it's not a disaster. It was just fine.
Okay.
And I don't know what that means, whether all I aspire to be is just fine.
It's definitely better than it being stressful. And I must say, I feel like this dream, well, so you have your big show coming up.
Yeah.
And in the dream, you kind of are like being thrust into the spotlight for the big show.
That's very true.
Does this feel related at all to you having to do your hour?
It definitely sounds like there could be parallels there. And actually, weirdly, now you say that, and I don't want to get bogged down too much in it, but I did talk to a sports psychologist years ago.
Wow.
I thought he was a really interesting guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to work with Premier League footballers, so at the top of the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he said, like, in terms of giving me advice for shows, like he said, if ever I was nervous, all you have to do is don't think about it going perfectly, because no one ever has 10 out of 10 games. Doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what does a 7 out of 10 look like for you? And it's like, well, remembering all the words, getting the jokes right, you know, just 7 out of 10. And he said, just aim for that. And then usually you'll end up having an 8 or 9 out of 10. And that stuck with me. So maybe that's what it is. I'm aiming for the big show, 7 out of 10. Just be fine.
Yeah.
So that's the dream. Yeah. I just want to be passably good.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I feel like you have unpicked a lot there.
I like that it's middle of the road. I feel like I never have dreams where it's like I'm knocking something out of the park, really. I feel like if it's a dream, it's either probably going to be stressful or, like you said, like kind of a middle of the road situation. Like sometimes I'll have dreams that are literally just like, what is going to happen to me the next day? I don't know if I've ever had a dream where it's like I'm playing on the field and I hit the ball and I score the winning goal. But now I'm like, oh, is that sad? Do you have dreams like that at all?
No, I'm kind of glad you said that, really, because I'm the same. It's like, I would love to have those sort of lucid dreams where you're really successful, but I'll just dream about like a bit, oh, I'm having lunch now.
Exactly.
In fact, sometimes it's so realistic that it could be me eating breakfast and then I'll wake up and think, oh, well, I've already eaten, so that's... And you go, no, that was just your biggest dream was to just eat the first meal of the day.
Have some cereal.
I think that's quite good. I think that means we're both quite grounded.
Yeah, we're grounded. How long have you been having this dream for? Because it's been like a repetitive dream that you keep having?
It was like the time where I started getting stressed about the big show was also the time that the football season finished.
Okay.
So everything sort of went on at once, and I've just, in my head, tied both those things together.
Yeah. It's a perfect storm.
Yeah. But there's worse perfect storms to be in, I reckon. That's I can take that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think if anything, it's a good omen. I think it means you're going to perform in a way that is at least perfectly fine.
Acceptable. Yeah.
Yeah, acceptable.
Give me an example of a dream you've had recently that sticks in your
Okay.
head. What sort of things going around yours?
Recently, I had a dream where there's a ferry that you can take from Sunset Park in New York, a neighborhood in New York, to I think Manhattan. And I had a dream that my friends and I all took it, and we took it. I think we were taking it to Manhattan. I don't really know. Maybe we were taking it somewhere else. It's all a bit fuzzy. And there was like a pool in the ferry.
So like a cruise ship.
Yeah, I guess the ferry was more of a cruise ship, but it was like we're going somewhere and it's a short distance. And it was me and my friends, like my friends Leisha and Hannah and Grace. That was kind of it. It was not very eventful, but it was fun that there was a pool there, and we were definitely going to some type of event. But I think it was just because I had just heard about the ferry.
Just as simple as that.
My dreams aren't very inventive.
Just dream of public transport that's slightly nicer than it is actually.
Literally, yes.
Did it seem like you were going somewhere nice at least? Like it was the destination?
I think we were going somewhere nice. I feel like we were going to some type of event or party or something. And we were having fun.
Did it have the sort of cruise atmosphere then? Were you on a ferry?
Yeah, it was more of a cruise ship, but it wasn't a cruise vibe in that there weren't really a bunch of other people there. So it wasn't like other people partying or whatever, but it was definitely as though a ferry that you would take as like public transportation was a cruise.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'm just inventing. Maybe I'm sleeping and I'm inventing some amazing stuff. I'm like, I have a really good idea.
I'm all for it. A cruise ship ferry, although you're going to struggle to make a profit, sure, but it would be really fun.
It will be fun.
So the three friends you were with,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this. Is that three friends that you see all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not even like you wanted to.
No, you know what another part of this is? I have all the answers. My dreams are always so like literal, but me and these three friends are going on a trip soon.
Oh.
I think my subconscious was like, someone was just telling you about the ferry and you're planning this trip. And now you're going to be on the ferry going somewhere with your friends that you're going on a trip with.
I love how linear that all is. No, you don't need a degree to kind of figure out how you got to this.
No, it's quite obvious. I would love to like generally though get more into dreams, like because I don't even dream that much, I feel like. But they say that like the more practiced you become in like writing, or like who knows, I dream but I probably don't remember it, because they say like the more practiced you become in like waking up and immediately writing down anything that you remember that you dreamt, the more you like remember your dreams.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like a muscle you have to exercise kind of, I think.
Yours could end up just looking like an actual diary. Just got on the ferry with three friends.
Hung out with my friends, had breakfast. Yeah, stuff like that. In high school, I used to fall asleep because I went to a high school that was pretty intense. And so I would do homework really late at night, and then I would fall asleep. And in my dream, I would be doing the homework that I had been doing when I like fell asleep.
Was that annoying? Like, did you wake up thinking you'd done more than you actually had?
Yes.
That must get to you.
Or like this has happened to me a couple times too, where I'll have a dream where I write a funny joke.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you could remember what the joke was, it wouldn't make any sense. But you wake up and you're like, damn, I wish that I'd written a funny joke last night. Like,
Yeah. I have that so often where it's not necessarily a joke, although a lot of the time it is. It's like it's a real just binary one-liner set-up punchline.
yeah.
And I've said it in my dream, and my girlfriend, it drives her nuts this, because it probably happens maybe like at least twice a week. I'll wake myself up from laughing, so I'll laugh outwardly and wake myself up, and then
Oh my gosh.
but the amount I've written down before what it was,
And it's like
just,
nonsense.
Oh, it's absolute nonsense. Yeah, it makes
know.
no sense. But it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard at that time.
Wow, wait, that is amazing to wake yourself up with laughter. That is like beautiful. You do that multiple times a week?
Multiple times a week. It's not beautiful if you have to sleep next to me. I do think it probably gets quite annoying.
Of course. I've never heard of someone waking themselves up with laughter. I feel like you hear people waking up with a scare, but not just filled with joy.
It's joy and
That's
optimism
lovely.
as well, thinking I've just written
Yeah.
the greatest thing of all time.
I know. Immediately grabbing your notes app and writing it down, and then you're like in the morning. That makes no sense. Wow. Do you ever lucid dream? Just out of curiosity.
What's the sort of definition of lucid dream? Is that where it just feels like super real?
You know that you're in a dream, and so you can control yourself within the dream and do whatever you want. It's like a video game.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think if that's ever happened, it's because it's been like a horrible dream and I've gone, oh, I'm out. I don't want to do this.
I gotta get myself out of this.
Yeah. But I don't think I've actually stayed in. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. There's all these things where it's like with dreams, literally like you practice doing it. I think people like practice doing lucid dreaming too and get better at it. But I've done it a couple times, like not in any type of recent times. I feel like when I was like in high school or younger or whatever. And I've definitely remember I've like made myself fly and stuff like that, which is fun.
That's really cool. And was that intentionally, or is it just something?
That was me being like, I'm in a dream, I can do what I want. And then like, let's fly.
Right, okay. But one-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after all that, I am pretty sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
So I reckon I'm gonna turn in.
Me too. We'll see if we can find the code and if it matches up.
Will Astral project onto a ferry or something?
Yes. I'll talk to you next time. Good night, Matt.
See you there. Night, Sophia.